Following a developing story, tonight we're learning more about the 16-year-old who led police on a high-speed chase through Sacramento, ending in a fatal crash into a tree. Giovanni Umanzor died at the scene, and the passenger in the vehicle survived the crash and is in the hospital. The crash happened just north of Norwood Avenue and Main Avenue in North Sacramento, and reporter Morgan Reiner joins us now. Morgan, you spoke to a family friend of the victim and also law enforcement experts about how this all went down.
Luke, Miguel Alvaro said his son was friends with Giovanni. He doesn't understand why Giovanni didn't stop for the police, said it didn't have to be this way. Now, Luke, the former Sac County sheriff, told me it absolutely did not, and he's just happy no one else was killed.
It's a hard feeling to describe.
I feel him right now. I don't know if he's crying.
Miguel Alvaro says he can feel the presence of his son's 16-year-old friend who died after his car struck this tree. Sac PD said they tried to stop Giovanni Umanzor for a vehicle code violation. He did not stop, and police said the teen sped away, going upwards of 115 miles per hour.
I don't know why he did this, why he didn't stop for police, if it was simply a ticket, a check, whatever. He didn't have to do this.
Retired Sacramento County Sheriff John McGinnis said while it's tragic,
there's no doubt about it. We all have the capacity to do foolish things, I think, in our teens more so than in later years in life. But the reality is it is a necessary function of law enforcement. Some might refer to it as a necessary evil.
He said police can't just let everyone go.
Everybody's going to choose to flee. Simply aborting pursuits and not chasing offenders does not equate to a safer society.
And he says oftentimes if they're running, he said it's because they have a reason to.
I can tell you that we had a case where we chased a person. The only want on that violator was expired registration, nothing more. At the conclusion of the pursuit, in which nobody was injured, we found the owner of the car in the trunk of his own car, having been shot in the neck. Now, he very much appreciated the fact that the deputies stayed in that pursuit.
McGinnis said police will and do call off a chase in certain circumstances.
There have been cases with foolish people fleeing rather minor incidents. That's where a tremendous area of judgment, gray area, comes into play. One time, I would always want to see a pursuit called off if you know exactly who it is that you're chasing, and you can find them under safer circumstances.
The Sacramento Sheriff's Office said they are investigating what led police to pull the victim over in the first place. Now, Sac PD is investigating why the car got pulled over as well.
All right, thank you, Morgan.